So in this video, we're going to talk about how to be rich after, after you're unemployed. So a couple of reasons why people get unemployed is maybe you get laid off. Really not a whole lot you can do about that there. Maybe you just gave a poor effort, and if you gave a poor effort, if you were being a bum or doing a job half-ass or trying to just kill the clocks kind of stuff. Or maybe the project was completed. Project's completed, that's it. We no longer need your service. Thank you very much. Technology, maybe some technology came around that made the job able to be done by one person, so we don't need those three people. So that kind of goes back to laying off. Maybe you got replaced. You got replaced by someone who could do it cheaper or better. Maybe you got your hours cut. That's also a form of firing. Well, it's not really firing, but you're getting your wages cut, or maybe your benefits cut. Maybe you got laid off for your attitude. Maybe you just have a shitty attitude, a piss poor attitude. Or maybe you just couldn't handle the pressure, whatever it is. Whatever you got fired for doesn't even matter anymore. It's done. It's over. The only thing you can think about is, what could I have done for that to have not happened so it doesn't happen in the future? It's already done. Can't go back. Can't unfire you. I mean, I guess you could get rehired, but that's it. That's it. You're fired, and you got to go get another job somewhere. You got to eat. So the next thing you have to figure out is, what are you actually worth? So let's say the last 3 years, you made 90, 100, and 110,000. So maybe now that industry or that area isn't paying 110,000 for what you're worth. The average is 100,000. So I tend to look at, not just how much did you get paid last year. I look at 3 to 5 years. What was your average that you made during that time period? And that's your worth, because it may go up and down, up and down. But what is your average? So you might want to go and start looking for jobs that pay you the minimum of your average. If you can get a job that pays more than your average, great, sure. If you can go out and get a job, if your average is 100,000 and you can get a job paying you $1 million, you are severely underpaid prior. But usually the market dictates pretty close what your value is. But if you go back on the market and you find out that, everyone else is only paying $70,000 for that job and you're getting paid 100, you were getting overpaid in that market, or for your job for that time period. But usually that average is going to be your market value. The next thing I would say to do is find your life purpose, right? So your life purpose is something you love to do, something you're good at, something you can get paid well for, and something the world needs. And just make 4 columns and write as many things as you can in each column. And when you find one thing that is in each column, that's your life purpose. Because you want to do something that is fun, so you don't get burnt out at your job. You want to do something that you're good at. No one wants to, you may have fun at it. Like, I have fun playing golf, but I'm freaking terrible at it. I want to do something where I can provide value. So something you're good at, and something you that's fun to you, but something you can get paid well at. Because if you're not getting paid well at it, you're probably going to quit. And you're like, well, this isn't, paying my bills. I can't, live and function at this salary. But then also something the world needs. The world does not need 1,000, 1 million, billion, trillion people selling vapes. They just don't. Like, I guarantee you, no one is working at a vape store or a Walmart cashier and being like, Walmart cashier can be easily replaced with self-checkouts and shit like that. So, you need to really do something that the world needs, and you'll feel better about yourself. You're providing something that the world is going to use. So find out your market value, and then find out, what your life purpose is, and go find a job that your life purpose is also, about your market value. Now, so that's kind of like getting things set up for the next one. If you really want to increase your salary, if you really want to kind of take your game to the next level to where you get paid more, maybe you might have to go back and get your degree. Or maybe you have a degree, but you need to get a master's or a doctorate or something like that. Maybe you need to get certifications. Maybe you need to just change industries altogether. You're in a dying industry, or that industry didn't fit in with your life purpose or something like that. But quit wasting time. That's another big one, is quit wasting time. You're never going to get rich if you're unemployed and you're sitting around and you're watching TV and eating Cheetos and playing video games and looking at porn, when you have valuable time each and every single day for looking for the best job for the highest pay. So if you're doing any of that stuff, I don't want to hear it. Well, so-and-so, all these rich people, they're the haves and I'm a have-not. Why do you think that is? You think maybe it's because you're wasting time, and time is money? Huh? So quit wasting time. And then really, if you want to, get started making money and becoming rich after you're unemployed, is you can think about all that stuff I said. But the real trick, quit looking for a job and start your own business. It's going to be hard. It's going to be scary. It's going to suck at times, but you're never going to get rich working for someone else. You're never going to get rich working overtime. You have to start your own business. That's the only way. There is no other way. So if I can just, if everyone in the world could be their own business and we were all just 1099s, the world would be a much, much better place. I promise you, I really would. I know there's some people out there that are probably like, oh, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I can't start my own business. Yeah, you're right. You can't. The person who says they can and the person who says they can are both right. So, all right, guys, it's not secret. It's not a magic trick. It's not hard. Well, actually, it is kind of hard, but you just got to get going. You got to get to work. You got to quit being a little crybaby bitch. Just get going. But anyways, all right, guys, subscribe, share, comment, like, watch my other videos. Let's go.